Hi, friends. It's Joni with Three Feathers Spiritual Wisdom, here with your weekly message from Spirit for the week of October 3rd through the 9th of 2021. I am using the Tarot deck, Fenestra Tarot, for our weekly message, and you get to also pick your own message from an oracle card deck, and it's Goddess Dream Oracle. So I need you to tap into your intuition. Do you need the message from card A, B, or C? All right, so let's get to the weekly message. And the first card out was actually two cards. It was the Five of Cups and the Queen of Swords. The Five of Cups, we'll start there, is about loss. Someone has lost something and they're really grieving and they're focusing on what they've lost. But Spirit wants you to remember something. There's two cups that are still intact and full behind this person. So, always focusing on what you don't have, you miss what you already have and what is actually waiting for you. And that's something not to miss. The Queen of Swords is that intellectual woman. She's holding the sword of truth. Sometimes this is about justice, sometimes this is about investigations, but it's very much taking in information, processing it. I mean, and, this is a feeling card and this is a thinking card. And so bringing those two parts of you together, maybe that will help you see what you still have that you need to be grateful for, that you need to focus on, and that you need to grow. That's the message I'm getting from these two cards, bringing that heart space and head space together. Because she's very successful because she's analytical. She's using her mind a lot. Not that she can't tap into her heart. She is still the feminine of the court cards. So that's the first card, the first part of the message of the week. The second card that came out was the Six of Coins. Very much an earthly card. And this is about give and take. This is about being generous. This is about giving and receiving. So, whichever end that you are on, uh, giving means that you will also receive, because whatever it is that you give out, you receive tenfold. So, this to me always carries the message be aware of what you do give out. If you give out kindness, that's what you'll get back. If you give out hatred, that's what you'll get back. Um, so, this is about the give and take and the giving and receiving that you may encounter this week. You may instigate. And it's good to think about remembering to share your light, share your love, and share in general, in goodness and kindness, as was one of the messages last week, one of the daily messages. The last card is I think speaks a little bit more to this card. It's my card that I've nicknamed Boom Boom Boom. It is the Eight of Wands, and for me, this is about um, if things happening, a lot of things happening all at once. Either a lot of communication or a lot of activity. It's boom, boom, boom. Everything's happening and hopefully everything is falling into place. I feel it is connected to this. Again, what you give out, what you put out to the universe is what you will receive back. And you may receive back lots of things. Okay? So focus, uh, change your focus from what you lack to what the opportunities and potential are. This affects what you give and receive. And as long as you are just giving out the love and the kindness and the goodness, that's what you're going to get back a lot of. Now, it can also work if you give out a lot of hate, that's what you're going to get back as well. So you have a choice because everything is a choice. You have a choice. So this was much more on a personal level than a collective level. It's been a few weeks since we've had a collective message that I have felt like is something energetically happening in the nation. So, which is okay. We need to focus on ourselves and our own growth. And that focus is like a ripple in the stream and impacts everyone else. So when you choose to give love and you choose to take the right path of goodness in your life, that's the ripple of vibration that you will put out there. And that will affect everyone around you. So, okay, are you ready? Have you tapped into your intuition? Let's go with card A. What is your message? Your message is your path. And it says, have courage to follow your own path. Can you see that okay? This is this is an ancient nature goddess. In the little booklet, her name is Ellen. Elen. I'm going to call it Ellen. Maybe it is Elian or something. I don't know. But I'm reading it Ellen. So this is about she's encouraging you to take your unique path, whatever it is. If it is a well trodden path that many others have taken, or you're taking the path less traveled, as Robert Frost said in his poem. It needs to be your unique path. What are you trying to do? What is your dream? And I I heard someone else earlier this week. I listen to a lot of other spiritual people too. And um, something that resonated with me this week is that when we talk about holding your space or your purpose or following your path, sometimes it's doesn't have to mean something grandiose like becoming president of the United States. It can be simple as being a wonderful, kind, loving person, being a mother, being a father, holding your space at your job and supporting others, your colleagues, your coworkers. It can be very simple. Your path can be being a positive, good, upstanding, decent person. Or it can be much more, you know, um, much more complex, like being a healer, becoming a doctor or a nurse or a teacher, becoming much more a leader. But whichever path that you pick, it is the one for you. And you will have experiences that help you grow and evolve as a person. So she's encouraging you to take your own path that you dream of taking. For those of you who picked B, you get the Wolf Woman, free spirit. And it says, be your own person. And this sort of reflects the same as the first message, is whoever it is that you are, whatever call, you see the howling wolf at the top of the card, whatever it is that you are feeling urged to answer the call, then follow it. And it is your unique path. And I find it interesting. She's holding up the earth. This might mean that your path is um, is about is deeply connected to the earth, like helping the earth in some way. But free your spirit. I don't know if you have this feeling of roaming or wandering or exploration. Maybe that's what's calling you. Maybe it is, maybe it is the wolf pack that's calling you, that you are wanting to find your tribe, that your pack of people that you want to relate to, that have you share um, the same, you know, ideas, the same philosophies, the same way of life. Um, it's about being free. It's about being free. And if you've been tugged at that, then look at what is binding you. I feel like this goes back to the Five of Cups card. Is what are you focusing on that is keeping you bound, and turn your focus. Turn your focus. Okay, I hope that helps. For those of you who picked C, you get acceptance. And the underneath it says the cycle of life. And for me, this is about changes. Changes in your life have come. And and it could be the change of season, but it could be even more than that. You're changing jobs, you're changing a relationship, you're changing locations, or, other types of changes, whatever that change speaks to you. And this is about acceptance of the cycle of releasing the old and accepting the new opportunity. And, this can be hard. Change can be challenging for a lot of people, even if it is change that you welcome, that you applied for a new job and you've got it, and you'll be moving to go work at that job, um, or you're changing careers, or you're going back to school, whatever it is that you've decided to do, just accept the changes and the flow of changes that are coming into your life. And it will be fine. There's a rabbit here. I don't know. Can you see it? Besides the old crone, there's the rabbit. The rabbit symbolizes fertility, um, and abundance, and the spring, and going into that new cycle. Okay. And the moon is like the beginnings. It's not a full moon of completion. It's the beginning. It's the new moon, the beginning of something that you need to accept into your life and to go and do and follow. All right. So those are the messages for this week. I feel like they are very much, like I said, personal messages. So take what resonates with you, leave the rest. The last thing, a couple of things I want to mention is thank you so much for subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting. I really appreciate all the support. If you would like a personal reading, you can contact me via the email below. I am getting help with a website. I will have a website at some point very soon that will take appointments, both for virtual and in person. And I just want to mention again that um, I'm changing. I'm starting a new cycle as well, and I have started at a new in-person location. I'll be in there 2 days a week, Tuesday afternoons and into the evenings, and on Sundays, where I can take in-person appointments. And this is in Lincoln, Nebraska. The location is called Emerald, Healing Arts and Apothecary, and it's South 59th Street. It's located behind the Laszlo's restaurant at 56 and Old Cheney, for those of you who are Lincolnites or Nebraska people. For anyone else, I still will be doing virtual and remote readings if you would like to have a consultation. So, anyway, that's my news. October 8th, there will be a grand opening of Emerald Healing Arts and Apothecary from 4 to 7 p.m. If you are in Nebraska and want to drop by and see me and see the space and meet all the other practitioners that are there, it's a group of, well, right now, so it's all women. There's a massage therapist, an acupuncturist, a chiropractor, an energy healer, a shaman, a Reiki healer, and myself. And they're looking for a couple of other people to come in. We have two more offices that are open. So it's a great opportunity for me and all everyone else, and I hope that you will stop by and see it. And if not, make an appointment with me, and you can see it on your appointment. All right, take care. Much love to you all, and many blessings for a wonderful week. Thanks.